Hello, I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick 3D composition in Adobe After Effects. So the first thing we want to do is make a new composition. I'm going to call this Comp1, resolution is 1080p, frame rate is 30, and I'm going to make this 6 seconds long. Okay, so first thing you want to do is make a new layer, a new solid, background. Make comp size. Okay, what you want to do in effects and presets is type ramp. Now we have a simple ramp. Just going to move this to where I think it fits. There we go. First stage is done. Next, new layer, text, example. Make this 3D by clicking this cube here. Grab this section tool. Just going to push it back a bit and make it a bit bigger. Okay, push it back, make it a bit bigger. To make sure it's centered, click this, title action safe, and center it. Okay. Now we're going to make a new null object, make this 3D, and then a new camera, 35mm, don't change anything else. Okay. Move this down under null, grab this parent object icon and drag it onto the null object. Now the camera moves to a null object, so we're going to go into the null object settings, transform, make a keyframe for the Y rotation, which is moving left to right, move forward a second, make another keyframe, and move forward half a second, and I'm going to change this to 90 degrees. So now the camera has moved 90 degrees to the right. So all I'm going to do now is select the example, which I wrote earlier, Control D to duplicate, go into the second example's transform settings and go into the Y rotation and change that to 90. So it's the same as the camera. Go select it and just put it where you think, Control Z, just put it where you think the camera is pointing. So as you can see, it's off my screen a bit, so all I'm going to do is click here, go to change the percentage and drag it so it is on my screen. Okay, that's that. Now we're going to go forward another second, make a new keyframe, and in half a second we're going to change the rotation back to 0, so we end up where we were to begin with, and move forward another half a second, make a new keyframe, and another half a second, and change the rotation to -90. As you can see, the text from example 2 is getting in the way. So to rectify this, just go back to where after example 2 has been shown, go into example 2 settings, click the time tool next to opacity, and move forward a tiny bit and make the opacity 0. So now, just want to move these forward a bit. So now, we don't have that problem anymore. To stop myself getting confused, I'm just going to rename example 2, example 2. And we're going to make another duplicate of example 1, Control D. And we're going to do the same thing here. Go into the transform settings and change the Y rotation to -90. As you can see, just want to fit this. Going to select example 3, I'm just going to put it where I think the camera is going to be facing, as we did last time. And just center it. Now, I'm going to select this, name it example 3, stop myself getting confused. Okay, and we're going to go back into the null object settings, and after the camera's sat here for about a second, we're just going to move this here forward a second and make a keyframe and push it forward another half a second and change the Y rotation to 0. So as you can see, it's gone back to the original position. Now, a nice little effect you can do to your text is add a glow, like so, and that's about it. I'm just going to quickly show you a preview. There you go. That's a very rough, quick example and tutorial of how to use camera in your compositions. So to make this, we're just gonna, to make this into a video file, we're just gonna click Project, Render Queue, drag your composition into the render queue, have a look through these settings, make sure that they're what you like, and in the output module, I'll change the format to QuickTime, and format options use the H.264 video codec, and output to where you want to output it. I'm going to name this example tutorial 2. Save and render. Hope you find this useful, and remember to like or subscribe.